Welcome to the channel. Today is Goodwill Thrifting Day. I am on my way to the most expensive Goodwill that I have ever seen. And you might be shocked by some of the prices. I know I was the first time that I was there, as many of you YouTube viewers were as well. Many commented that it is because of hashtag thrifted find, hashtag Goodwill find, and reseller videos. That's why prices are so high. Is that the case? Or is it just because this Goodwill is in an affluent area and so they charge higher prices? Or are they just crazy to charge the prices that they do? There's only one way to answer this question. So come along with me as we go to the Goodwill, see what they have, see if we can buy anything to flip for a profit, and try and figure out the mystery behind these high prices. So let's get to it and let's get thrifting. Here we have salt and pepper shakers. These are Old Faithful from Yellowstone, $4.99 for the pair. I love Yellowstone, so I thought I would pick these up for myself. This whole shelf was filled with salt and pepper shakers. These suitcases, the carpet bag luggage, I thought they were really cute. They were $4.99 for the pair as well. There was some damage. I looked them up. They were going for, I think, $6 or best offer. The fork and the spoon guy that I had just picked up, those are somewhat like the anthropomorphic salt and pepper shakers that were really popular in the 60s. These are newer, too expensive. The Native American, his teepee's in the front, $5.99 for the set. If this would have been a collection of old salt and pepper shakers, it would have been worth, to buy some of them, but the price they wanted, nope. $5.99 for the barn silo and the barn. Crazy. So now we're on to the brass and pewter. I thought these candlestick holders were rather nice, but they were $10 each. Classic school brass bell, $2.99. I've seen them at my flea market for a little less. You have another pair of lovely candlesticks for $12.99. These prices are just way out of my range. I'm not sure what the scrap value is in any of these. If people were looking to buy scrap, but you probably get a lot less than what you paid for. $3.99. My eye caught this piece underneath. I liked the turquoise color. So I did pick it up, I looked at it, and this is a Wilton Mount Joy, Pennsylvania piece. Some of them go for a decent amount of money. They wanted $7.99. Actually, this would have been 40% off, but I didn't pick it up. Now, on to the Pyrex. Get ready. $6.99 for this bowl. This other yellow mixing bowl, $19.99. Then you have the large mixing bowl. What is it? $25.99. Crazy. I was astonished by the prices. Those had actually been there for a couple of weeks. So it doesn't seem that they're going anywhere at the price that they're asking. I always like to look in this little section with all the household goods, because you never know what you're going to find. You might even find something that's useful. Hindsight, I probably should have picked up that battery operated light for me. Marbles, open, $2.99 in case you're interested. There was just a whole bunch of stuff. Egg timers, you even had the face masks in here that you can purchase at Walmart. I think I saw a sweatband. This is a pastry cloth kit. It is vintage for $1.99. I thought, well, let me look that up, and I actually did end up purchasing it. So I'll review that in the recap. Now here's where I got probably the shock of my life. Crayons. $1.99, $1.09 for used Crayola crayons. And then I think the Winnie the Pooh crayons, $1.99. I think I've seen those at the dollar store or Walmart for a lot less. I just was shocked at the prices of the crayons. Onto the toys. They don't have a large toy section. This lady was $5.99. She's like the Amish Mennonite version. Porcelain dolls just aren't what they used to be. People still collect them, but they have to be pretty unique. This pair of foxes, I probably should have picked up. There was no price. I'm sure they would have been way more than I wanted to pay. But the large sets do fairly well online. I always seem to spot a moose somewhere where I go. So there was one. Again, more stuffed animals. I do like plush. I like the 80s plush. There were no 80s plush here. This was a Minnie Mouse Santa hat from Walt Disney World. It was in good shape, still with the tags. I did end up picking that up. You have some Christmas stockings, just a mishmash of things in here. Again, not a large toy section. We have Mr. Bullwinkle from Rocky. Wait, he's Rocky or Bullwinkle. He's the moose from Bullwinkle. $12.99, Christmas. Christmas moose. I did purchase a few things at Goodwill. I'll quickly go through these and then we can talk about the high prices and why we think they're like that, because I'm sure that you all have your own ideas. So first I bought the Minnie Mouse Santa hat. It was $2.99. The original price tag was $15, and it actually is from Walt Disney World. So it is a park product. It is not something that you could have bought at Target or Walmart. I have family that is traveling to Disney World next Christmas, so this will go to them. And the purple stickers were 40% off. So this was a great deal considering that it was originally $15 at the park. But I purchased the Yellowstone National Park Old Faithful salt and pepper shakers. I love Yellowstone. It is my most favorite place on this planet, and I had to have these to add to my collection. They were $4.99, but it was 40% off. They are newer. There are remnants of a barcode sticker, so it's not like these were from, the 50s or the 60s, but you could tell that just by the ceramic. I did take a gander on eBay just to see if I could perhaps have gotten these cheaper on there, and I didn't see any in this style listed or sold within the past couple of days. So who knows? But I will add these to my own collection. I won't be reselling them. And to help pay for the hat and the shakers, I bought the Foley pastry cloth and rolling pin cover. This is vintage. It's older. It was $1.99, but 40% off. Online, they sell for between $10 and $15. This might sit online for a couple weeks, a month, 2 months, I don't know. I think it's going to be like, hey, remember when Aunt Betty had that sheet that she would put out when she baked? Oh yeah, that was pretty neat. Oh, maybe we can get one. To the interwebs, they would find it. But this item essentially would pay for the salt and pepper shaker and the Minnie Mouse Christmas ears once it sells. So I always like to do that when I go thrifting, try and find one item that when you sell, it will compensate you for everything else that you bought. Now, the high prices. Let's first start out with the Pyrex. So you had the smaller brown bowl. I am no wizard when it comes to knowing all the Pyrex patterns, so forgive me for Pyrex lovers out there. You had the small brown bowl, the medium-sized yellow bowl, and then the larger, I want to say the 4-quart mixing bowl or bowl. $6.99, $19.99, and I think $25.99. Crazy. I don't know if they have someone in the back looking up Pyrex prices or if they just know that Pyrex sells and that's kind of their standard with those size bowls, but it's crazy. Looking online, those bowls sell for less than what they were in the store, but of course the shipping is higher. So it just depends. I personally think that if they're going to sell those bowls, if not for when they go on sale for the 40% off price, if they're trying to sell them for the full price, that they're going to have to wait for someone that perhaps needs that size and that color to complete their collection, and they haven't wanted to purchase something online because of the high shipping cost. You know, a bowl might be $20 online, but then shipping might be $15. So if you purchase that same bowl at a Goodwill or a thrift store, you're saving on the shipping cost. But that was crazy. Even at my flea market, I don't think that those bowls go for that price in that condition. The thing that shocked me the most were the crayons, or crowns, however you may say them. I say crayons. I don't, the Crayola, what's that, the 8 count, 10 count, whatever count crayons, that was a used pack. They wanted, I think it was $1.09 or $1.99. I'm pretty sure the 2 packs that were taped together, you can get those at the dollar store, and they wanted more for them there at Goodwill than you would buy them at the dollar store. And then the Winnie the Poohs, they were a little over $1, and I think I've also seen them at the dollar store as well. And these are used crayons. I don't understand. Why don't you bulk them all together in a lot and sell them that way, you know, for $4? But when I saw that they were selling a pack of used Crayola crayons for over $1, you know, they're not vintage, they're not in pristine condition, I was floored. The stuffed animal section, there was a moose, but he was about $10 or $12 for a stuffed moose. First, when I saw the Amish girl with the black bonnet and the blue dress on, I thought the tag said $59.99. And I'm like, you're crazy. But I think it was $5.99. Or there 3 nines. But anyway, still too much money. There was the Bullwinkle from Rocky and Bullwinkle. He was a Christmas Bullwinkle, kind of large. Online on eBay, I think I saw, you know, $12 to $20. They wanted $12.99 for him there. You know, the other thrift stores in my area, they're plush. $1.99. I don't think I've ever seen a plush for $12.99 at my store. This Goodwill does not have a lot of children's toys. They also do not have, I'm going to say, almost any vintage clothing. Their shirts cost around $6.99 for a t-shirt. Crazy. And I don't even look at the jackets. I don't look at the shoes because I figure this is insane. So what's causing those prices? Is there someone in the back looking up every single thing? Is there someone that's plastered to YouTube all day watching the reseller videos? I don't think so, but you know, you never know. I think Goodwill is just up on what is in and what people are buying, and also what has always been collectible, and so they price accordingly. But again, it could just have been this Goodwill because it is in an affluent area. They can probably, you know, have prices a little bit higher, and they also get more, I don't want to say high-end items, but perhaps a little bit better items than some other Goodwills. So what do you think caused those high prices? Is it resellers, or has this Goodwill just lost their mind with how expensive that they are? Granted, again, affluent area, maybe that equals higher prices. But if they want to move the items, I think they're going to have to lower their prices on some things, or just wait until things go on sale. And perhaps they can afford to do that. Who knows? But I will most likely not be going there once a week, perhaps twice a month, just to see what they have. If there's anything vintage that I can come across and purchase and resell or keep for myself to add to my own collection, we'll just have to see. Well, I hope you enjoyed this thrifting video. Stay tuned for other adventures with paper and mousse, some history behind the paper, maybe some other adventures. Who knows? You never know what you're going to find here on the channel. So thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and see you all next time.